A2. Pros for JBSS 1. JBSS is an awesome place to work into. When you first walk into JBSS you smell the aroma. It just smells good. 3. You can tell they have major priority in keeping the firm clean and up to date and as most professional looking as possible. 4. JBSS food is outstandingly a good meal, no floss, hands down. They have specials every day of the week except weekends. 5. JBSS floors look clean as a whistle all the time. 6. The light is the exact amount. 7. JBSS has small tables. There are round ones, square ones and rectangular ones. 8. JBSS water fountains wave cold clean water. 9. JBSS lockers are perfect for anyone. 10. JBSS bathrooms are most of the time clean. 11. The mirror in the entrance is in tip-top shape. It also has all employees must wash hands before proceeding to faculty. 12. Anyways, JBSS is a top dog to what they do. 13. JBSS has a huge storage place, no doubt about that. 14. JBSS have golf cars inside for quick moving around. 15. JBSS jobs are plain and easy, even a monkey could do it, as Cindy said. 16. JBSS have posters in their hand wash stations so people read when they are supposed to wash their hands. 17. JBSS also have a what to do list for everyone to read, like say thank you for a job well done, help other people, sweep when there is nothing much to do, and stuff like that. It was like 10 things. 18. JBSS have battery forklifts. 19. JBSS have a really cool hand water cleanser in a raw suit room. 20. JBSS have their own human resources place. 21. JBSS give away free cloth gloves that feel very comfortable. 22. JBSS have vending machines. 23. JBSS have an ATM. 24. JBSS give away free gift cards on special occasions. 25. JBSS also give away food on special occasions. 26. JBSS perms have to wear a nice stylish uniform. 27. JBSS has a wide parking space. JBSS pros in depth. In JBSS having Eddie as a supervisor. I liked having Eddie as a supervisor because he told me that I needed to put covers on my shoes. I honestly felt the same way about the new people that don't, because I felt that they were not part of the team's natural instinct. I also liked Eddie as a supervisor because in the locker room I dropped my phone and pieces came out and Eddie said I got this part, and college taught me that that's a good way to be. Like, I'm not sure how to explain this. See cons for JBSS 1. JBSS doesn't have enough work sometimes. 2. In JBSS the temps don't work as much as the perms. 3. In JBSS the perms don't work as much as the forklifters and operators. 4. Temps get paid 8.25 ph, perms get paid 8.50, forklifters 10.50, supervisors 5. Eddie told me not enough was paid. 6. You can't wear a beanie unless you work in the cooler area. 7. In JBSS sometimes there isn't enough uniforms. 8. In JBSS lunches get stolen. 9. In JBSS there are no lockers for temps. 10. In JBSS temps can't get promoted to perms, but you see the agency recruit way more people out of thin air. 11. In JBSS if work is finished early for the temps there's a high chance that you're fucked and have to go home. 12. JBSS agency select remedy hires anybody to work for JBSS, not relevant to if they speak English or not, they don't care. 13. Not relevant to their IQ on following orders. 14. In JBSS an Indian man was touching their products with his bare hairy hands after he was told not to. www.empowernetwork.com/knsmain/blog/JBSS/2/12. The 6th of December 2013. JBSS Fisher Nuts Elgin Fabian Gonzalez's Empower Network Block 15. The machines in JBSS are really loud that Eddie had to scream 3 times I need gloves to this French-looking guy. I think he was thinking I can't hear you due to these earplugs I have in my ears, sir. 16. In JBSS the agency select remedy sometimes don't have enough badges because at the beginning they were giving them away to the noobs without telling them to return them. 17. The floors in JBSS are still slippery if you run through the product that is on the floor with slip-proof shoes. 18. In JBSS the agency blue shoe covers are very non-resistant and get ripped and dirty very easily. 19. You can't definitely listen to music inside the work area in JBSS, although I have seen it done before. 20. You definitely have to have your earplugs in your ears in JBSS at all time, although I have seen many not have it, even perms. 21. JBSS will not open on weekends. 22. A lot of times the JBSS main office secretary is too busy talking to some other people inside the office, and that pissed me off. JBSS 23. I have sent multiple email messages to JBSS's contact email on the page and none were replied. 24. Injustice is not being reinforced. 25. On the 13th of May I walked to JBSS agency office Select Remedy and there were 3 people in the office and 2 were not doing anything. This guy was just moving one pair of covers for shoes with his chair and this other woman was just looking at me while I was talking to the main guy. This is not what I consider real labor. 26. A good business is a business that doesn't have limits. Decons in depth. JBSS and almost every factory will have this con. All factories will have their employers broke because if not they would just quit their job and they don't want that. There is no way that every human being in society take exactly or at least 8 hours to do whatever they have to do to make a living. This has been reinforced and planted into everyone's mind as a software since kids are 4 years old and go to school. And I like to question everything that I see as abnormal, because it's good to know because there may be something that you don't know and you might be stuck in a matrix. The realization is that you don't have to spend a lot of time. Having a great income doesn't mean that you have to work your ass off, work hard or long, because it doesn't. A lot of times what happens in JBSS is that some people have a lot focused as in their work. They really try to have people as focused as possible, but what they don't realize is that it's not possible. It's impossible, and that's just not fair. Teachings of Tony Rush, interpreted by me. For example, sweeping floors that already look a lot spotless, it's pointless, and cleaning a machine that moved, this is stupid. This is what I'm talking about when I say focused productivity. I went to the agency, found out this guy got fired from JBSS because he hadn't fair that was not allowed. He said he had been using that same knife for 2 years and just now they are paying attention to it, and this is what I have to say: shame on you. By the first day he starts his day you should have already know how he works. It's not just him that uses it. JBSS, why you know, have revisions on people. JBSS recognizing people's work. A lot of times supervisors don't thank their workers that much or sometimes recognize them. Like Eddie asking what my name was all the time and they will all probably be like, there are too many people, stop making excuses. Having Tsutano as a supervisor in JBSS. One day I asked her if I could be a permanent MH2. She replied, you need more skills. And what I have in mind is that I think that she just didn't want to say yes because, well, you know, but it's bad to assume. I say this because I think I have enough time and energy. I may not be as big and as strong as other people like to move 100 pounds, but who really needs that bad? David Woods taught me that people learn in an instant. You really don't need a whole lot of time to learn a skill or teach a skill. You should at least show me where I went wrong, but don't bullshit me because I'm all against that. Having Dom as a supervisor in JBSS. One day I was feeling really sick. I think I was allergic to the product, so I asked him if I could go home. Tom replied no in a voice that sounded www.empowernetwork.com/knsming/blog/JBSS/3/12. The 6th of December 2013. JBSS Fisher Nuts. Elgin Fabian Gonzalez's Empower Network blog. Like he thought that I was trolling him, so I asked him again. He gave me the same answer. The next week he got sick and didn't come to work. I don't think that was a fair thing for him to do. JBSS workers. A lot of these people, but not all of these people, look like they are zombie feed, like they got nothing going on in their lives, like all they do is go home and stare at the idiot box all day and hang on to their first world problems and try to jerk their way out of them. I like to set myself aside to the people that look most successful. JBSS should do something about the agency. They hire a lot of people who are wrong for the job. There was this one guy I was working with, came in blown high, red eyes, poker face, and the boxes came to him and he couldn't keep up with the labels. To see something you're doing fast but in reality you're going slow is an after effect of strong weed. Something I hate about jobs is that a lot of the supervisors don't promote you because of the effort you put in but the time. I asked Letuga if he could make me a permanent. First thing he said was, how long have you been working here? I don't see what the logic in that. The moment is now, not yesterday or any day before that. Here's how Marines do it. You work here for a year, I promote you. Don't be so self-righteous.